Hi guys, I'm just going to bring you today's install, which is done on a BMW 3 Series. Can fit the 4 Series also, F30, 31, 32, 33. Tends to be on the 2012 onwards with the original MBT menu. Just to show you what the original MBT menu looks like. That's it there. So as you can see there, this is our whopping 14-inch screen. It's one of our first installs, hence the video. As you can see, all your original menus are on there. It does work in through the car's auxiliary to give the sound output. So I'm just going to switch back over to here. You can press the touchscreen, or alternatively you can hold down that menu button if you want to switch. Apologies on the shaky video today. It's just me revving the car in the background by accident. This is on my phone. Obviously we normally do it on a stationary Camry, but it's just a Saturday install, so obviously all our team's off. So I'm just going to show you what this has got to offer. As you can see, it's nice and quick and responsive. It comes with an 8-core processor in there and 464 gig of RAM. You can put more onto it if you want. Just see us about that anyway. We'll put the link in the description down below anyway, so you can have a little look at it. So it's an Android system, so obviously predominantly it's got the Google Play Store built into it, and you can download all YouTube and Netflix and all that type of stuff. This app here is your Android Auto CarPlay. So if you link your Android Auto to it, you get your, if you link your Android phone to it, you get your Android Auto interface here. And then if you link your Apple phone to it, you get your CarPlay, which is a similar software but different colours and graphics. So I'll just zoom into this so you can have a little look at that. Just going to go back to here. Obviously this app here is a hub app, which basically brings over any text messaging, music apps, navigation apps, WhatsApp and stuff like that. Comes over from your phone onto there. It doesn't do anything like YouTube and Netflix on this app here. If you wanted to do the likes of the YouTube and Netflix, you just simply go back to the Android system here, and obviously you're on the Android interface there. So okay, so I'll just give you a little rundown of what's got. This is basically designed on the newer BMW today with the ID8 tag menus. So obviously it's got a BMW feel to it, sort of thing. So this is the design, which is obviously your home page. You can customize these if you want, simply by adding an app there, and then just bring over what apps you obviously want onto your home page. The navigation here, it's got Google Maps built into it already, but you can put your own maps on again, put it through download from the Google Play Store, and you can assign it to that home page, so it doesn't have to be Google Maps on there. Let me just zoom out because my camera's a bit shaky. So that Google Maps is an online map, just bear in mind, so you do need the data connection with it, with your phone, or it does take a SIM card. So obviously you can get your internet connection that way. Let me just try zooming in again, see if I can get that for you. Okay, so your door alerts got front, back and boot alerts on the screen there. So obviously you've got 2 doors open here. Simply get rid of that, 1 second. There you go. So this is your Bluetooth menu. So obviously this is where you link your phone to for Bluetooth, taking your calls. You can music stream to it too. So this little icon down here, which is music, you can stream your music through it if you're old-fashioned. A lot of people just tend to download YouTube Music and Spotify or whatever your music app of choice and just download it onto the system anyway. Okay, your music app here is this one. So obviously if you want to put any files onto your USB pen and play your music through that way, again, old-fashioned if you're not into the streaming type of thing. It does the same with videos too. Let's have a little look. I need to peel that off. So, 1 second. Let me just go back this way. Video here. So again, put your films onto a flash pen and do it that way. Dashboard here just gives you speedometer and your rev. So if I put my foot down, see it going up there. Let me just go back one. Dashboard, car device, that takes you back to the original menus of the car. Mode, you can change the colour scheme if you want, depending on what sort of day you're having. System just takes you into the back end settings. This is your CarPlay Android Auto app, which I showed you a short while ago. These system settings here, just obviously your back end Android settings there. Let me just go into these down here, which is a shortcut. So these shortcuts here are simply navigation, phone, music, and that one takes you into your apps, which that one takes you there. So these are all your apps that are pre-programmed onto the system itself before you start playing around with it and uploading your own. And there's any uploaded apps that you get will actually go into there. So I'll just go through a little run through these. There's your Navi, there's your video, there's your music, there's your Bluetooth streaming, 360 view. Car hasn't got it today, so obviously it's not going to work. Car device, let me have a look at that one. That takes you back to the original, doesn't it? Let's have a go again. Car info, I think that's general settings, factory perimeters. So you don't need to change these unless we advise. So if you find something's not working, like the screen being out of sync on the iDrive menu, which is the original menu, or your sound settings are not working, just obviously give us a shout and we'll tell you what to adjust in there. DSP, so just basically, let's have a little look at that. Your balance, I'll just show you what these are. Quite techie for me, that, to be honest with you. APK installer, so if you want to put any apps that are on the Play Store, i.e. IPTV, onto the system, you can do it through there. Or you can do it through File Manager. Actually, if you know what you do with File Manager, you've used it before, you can upload apps through that app there. Second, Google Chrome, which obviously you do a little bit of internet browsing, and this gallery, which is a useless app. Don't ask me what people put pictures onto USB pens and you want to see them on there. Let's have a little look through there. As you can see, just to show you how quick and responsive it is, as you would expect with an 8-core processor. Google Plus, obviously, I don't know what that is. Obviously, a browser. GPS, that's where you obviously check if your GPS is picking up satellites. As you can see there, everything's fine. Instructions. You tend not to get paper manuals these days with the factories, so you tend to just prefer to put it on there for you. She's again nice and quick and responsive. 1 second, let's go back one. Maps, obviously you don't know the shortcut for it. Messaging, never used the Play Store. This is where you download your apps. If you've got a Google Play account, just on your normal Android phone, just log in with the same details. If you're an Apple user, still just register with one of them, get an email, password, and then you can log in. You don't have to put your card details unless you're buying apps. Most apps are free. YouTube, you're probably watching this on anyway. Voice search, this tends to be a Google app, if it works. So it's just a Google app. You need an internet connection to use that, but it's just for Google. So if you're, say, Liverpool, search, and then it'll look for Liverpool FC or Liverpool Town Centre and stuff like that. You can use voice guidance if you want to do maps and phone calls. You tend to just do it through the CarPlay and the Android Auto app, and these are just your back-end settings, which I showed you before. Okay guys, hope you liked the video. That's what it looks like in a dash. Some people like biggest best. That's our engineer in the background, just finishing off the install at the back of the car because he's putting the rear camera in. So yeah, I hope you liked the video. Give us a shout and have a nice weekend. Take care. Bye bye.